All right, so right now, cryptocurrency is a blockchain technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about blockchain technology, and blockchain technology is a digital ledger system, right? And then it is also an indexing ledger system. So it has components of Google, and it also has components, say, like your US bank ledger, do deposits and withdrawals. So that's like the basis of the technology in the simple form. And then the other half of it is it's cryptographic. That's where crypto comes from, right?
Mm-hmm.
It deals with encryption and decryption. So it's all about keeping everything secure, tight, locked in, so no one can hack into your systems and whatnot, right? And then smart contracts is the other main component. You heard of smart contracts?
Yeah. I heard like Cardano ADA supposed to be having like smart contracts come out like what, like
Soon,
mid-September or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So smart contracts more play the role of the middleman. They help us with the escrow accounts. They're programmable. That's how like the different marketplaces and everything works, right? So I'm gonna speed through so we can get straight to the money stuff.
Okay.
Right. So it goes through it, right? Everything is about instant transactions with crypto. That's what makes it so popping. Our centralized banks, right, a wire takes a few days to send out payments. Cryptocurrencies can send them out in 4 seconds, right? A good one. So instant transactions, right? The smart contracts are programmable, and then what these accounts do, they give you public addresses, right? So it's like having an address for your house or a mailing address, and that's the one that you use for the public to, like, how you use, like, what's your Cash App tag? That's what that is. It's basically
it's the address. Got you.
That's what it's about. And then they come with something called private keys, and those are the ones you probably open with. So if you bought through like Coinbase or something, you don't get private keys. You get logins and passwords because those are centralized exchanges. When you go into DeFi, which I'll talk to you about later, that's when you get private keys, and that's what makes cryptocurrency attractive to everybody, is that they can bank themselves, they can control, and no one can shut them down, right?
No one shut them down. Okay.
No one can shut them down. And then it's all about having verifiable ownership. And that's why, again, why we love it. You go buy a stock or something like that, you have to go through a centralized exchange. You also buy a piece of art, you got to make sure it's legit or not, all those type of components. With the cryptocurrency, that's all built in through the system. You can go up to one of their they call explorers, and just like a Google index part, type in your asset, type in a wallet number or name, you can find all the transactions on there, so you know that you actually own something when you buy something.
Okay, I ain't never seen that part. Okay.
Yeah, so that's that part game changer, and that's why NFTs are popping.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask you about that too, but we'll get to it.
We're gonna dive in there because that's what I love that shit. All right. To lay the foundation, right? So to be a legit cryptocurrency is 3 components. It's security, and that's what we were talking about, the cryptography, the encryption and decryptions. And then you got to have decentralization, which is, like I said, exact opposite of, say, the Federal Reserve, or US bank. Like, they all have their servers in one system. Somebody can turn it off or on, right? Decentralized is what Bitcoin is. Like, you can't turn it off. Like, if, like, right now, China, they shut down most of their miners because they're doing some upgrades and switching. The system did not get affected because the other parts of the world are still operating. So
got you.
Decentralized.
I think I heard something like that. Like, it's just like ain't not one person is in control. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like you got 100. Say, example, you got 100 computers are all running security. They all passing information to each other, and they are all located in different parts around the world. So you shut off power in one country, all those computers are offline, but you still got the rest of them are still talking to each other. Once that one get back on, they'll update them and they'll keep going. And that's how the system works.
Got you.
So again, you can have access from anywhere. So when you have a digital wallet, you can break your phone, right? Because you have your private keys, you can hop on a computer and log in. You can hop on another phone. Anywhere you at, you will never lose your assets. There's no one to call to help you. It's only about how secure you are and responsible you are with your money. at this point when you going all the way in.
Got you.
So then what you did, like Coinbase, for example, is a centralized exchange, and those ones are secure because they have something called a KYC, and that's a know your customer. So that's how you get your ID, your information. So buying from them, I always tell people too, is legit because you with the government. Some exchanges got some secure insurance and whatnot. It depends on where you're getting things from. So I always like to have some money dealing with them and some in another part.
Okay.
Then the two main cryptocurrencies is Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? By just dominance alone, meaning as in market cap and how much money is into it. So right now, Bitcoin is, let's say, worth $1 trillion right now. Ethereum is worth half of that, about 500 billion, right? And then all of the rest of the cryptocurrencies combined is representing the rest. And that's what they call alternative coins or altcoins.
Okay, altcoins,
Bitcoin, gotcha. Ethereum, altcoins. Like Cardano and all that is altcoins.
Okay.
And so then Bitcoin, its main purpose is a store of value. It's a coin. It is a currency. It is to send and receive value. That's the whole purpose of that tool, and that's what it does. Ethereum is Bitcoin 2.0. The ETH, the ETF, the ETH, that is the native currency of Ethereum, meaning like that's the coin of Ethereum to pay for transaction fees, gas fees, and that's where the value is at. The rest of it is the smart contract platform. Okay. And that's what Ethereum changed the whole game. So it goes, Bitcoin is like the first version, Ethereum is number 2. You can build a financial technology, marketplaces, loanings, the rest of the DeFi stuff that we'll go into. It's a whole bunch of options. Okay. The part version 3 is what a Cardano is, what an Algorand is, an Elrond. That they basically took everything best of Ethereum, made it faster, stronger, and better. They took exactly what Bitcoin did and made it better. So that's the third version of this cryptocurrency where we at right now. Okay. All right, then we'll move over to utility. So crypto, again, is made to be utilized for a reason, and that's why it's a future-fi of finance, like future-fi finance, making it for the future where we at right now. So again, Bitcoin is to move currency. Ethereum is a platform to build tokens on, or different currencies to move. That's what those are for. Then they got things like Filecoin. Filecoin is basically a cryptocurrency version of Amazon Web Services. Okay. Right? And they got another one called Sidecoin. So it's like when we, cats like video edit and all that, or organizations that need a lot of data stored, Amazon charges about $23 like a month to get a certain amount of data. These cryptos will charge you $3 a month. $3 a new same. And it's decentralized. They got one called IPFS, which is the Interplanetary Filing System, kind of connected to Filecoin. And them is the systems that are basically, like I said, decentralized Amazon Web Services. Like Amazon can get hacked, you know what I mean? It's harder to hack crypto because you gotta have control over most of the network, and it's hard to do that. Okay. Right on. So, and then again, like they got one called Nexo, which I'll talk about more, but it's a platform for borrowing and lending. And they got their own token within their system, just like how the ETH is the token within. Oh yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah. So and that's what they call a coin is one thing, and then a coin can basically produce a token. Like an ETH can produce another type of currency within its network because it's a platform and not just a coin. That's kind of the difference. But Nexo. So then again, my last one I'll talk about is, if you heard of XRP. Yeah, I heard XRP. Yeah. XRP and Stellar Lumens are basically made to do global transfers for institutions. And I send money with them too. Like the fees is like 0.0001, right? Yeah. Of one Stellar or one XRP, which is down there 0. And then you get there in 4 seconds, and you can go online and verify everything. No, so what you send? You send like crypto, or you send cash? What did you send? Crypto, like so. For example, like I'll be doing different transactions with cryptocurrency. Like for coaching, I coached this dude in Denmark like about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then for the payment, he sent me 25 algos, and I received it 4 seconds from Denmark.
Okay.
Right on. That's the purpose. And instead of cash apping, you can reject it. You can pull it back. You know what I'm saying? I got hacked before on there. There's a whole bunch of things can happen. You dependent upon Jack Dorsey. And when I sent it on Algorand, it was the whole network was secure. You know what I'm saying? It was 4 seconds. I watched my phone. You got it. I looked up. She's like, we got it. Like, it's that quick. And then there's no pullback. You can't take the money back. You can't call support and be like, I need my money back. And they go, okay, sir, none of that. That's all. You know what I mean? Everything is about instant finality. That's why it's fire. And I sell NFTs. And then I send them to, one of the accounts, I send them to an escrow account. I don't have to deal with nothing. They go to the marketplace. And then when they're ready to buy it, they deal with the program, the smart contract. They put their money up. The machine goes, okay, you got the amount of algos that the contract says. Here's the product, and do the swap, and send
it back to you. Got you.
So it pop up on my phone. I'm like, another NFT sold. You know what I'm saying? And you can get residuals, but that's a whole nother conversation. Real quick, let me move forward.
Okay.
All right. So I think, other than that, you got any questions before I do say anything else?
So far, no, I think I'm good. I'm good so far. Just want to hear more.
All right. And then I'm okay. So then I'm gonna talk about my favorite blockchain.
Okay.
So my favorite blockchain is Algorand. It's one of those third versions or third generation blockchains.
Yeah.
And then so what they do right now is the one I keep kind of talking about, that move.
I'm on my phone, but I'm looking at I'm about to go look at Algorand. So go ahead.
Yeah, pull Algorand. Because Algorand, that's the one, honestly, that I'm pushing the people to. Yes, I'm invested in it, but I'm also, as a hustler, businessman, entrepreneur, it's easier for me to move products and get money with Algorand blockchain. So again, I tried out yourself one day. I did this. Like, I moved some Bitcoin, right? And it took about 10 minutes. So $5 a Bitcoin to a different wallet that I have. And I sent it, I wait. I'm like, damn, it made me nervous. It took 10 minutes. I tried with Ethereum. And Ethereum, I sent it took 40 minutes. And they taxed my ass. Like the other day, I tried to send some Ethereum, $30 worth of Ethereum. The fee was $18.
$18 for $30?
Yeah.
So you trying to send it from one wallet to another wallet, or to somebody else?
No, I bought some on Coinbase, and I was like, and I got another wallet called Nexo, and I was like, I'm gonna send it to Nexo, $30 because I wanted to put in this other pot just to move a little bit. $18. I backed out. I said, I can't even do it. I can't do it. And then, like I was saying, for example, using the Algorand one, I did some coaching in person with somebody. And I was like, cool, let's do the payment. And we right next to each other. And they was like, cool, send the algos. They typed it in. And you can copy and paste. They can scan it, with the QR code. So
I've seen
do it. And you can, double check. It shows on the wallet. It shows the numbers and the first, I believe, 4 digits in the front and the 4 digits at the end. So you can match up like, oh, okay, you can tell this is your wallet.
Okay.
Send it there. He clicked send. 4 seconds, it popped on my screen. I'm like, cool.
Got you.
I didn't, it was nothing. It was, and I was like, damn, that right there. If we'd have been waiting 10 minutes or 40 minutes,
you've been sitting there.
He didn't send me enough money to cover. He didn't have to worry about covering a fee. Even
got you.
PayPal, all those sites now, they charging one. Even Cash App is doing like 1.5%.
Yeah. Right.
That's a tax.
It's a tax.
Imagine you could send that to me with 0.001. You wouldn't even think about the fee. That's what I'm talking about. Algorand. So that's why I'm like, when I coach people in the cryptocurrency community, I'm like, pay me in crypto. That's what. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the whole purpose. And you know what I'm saying. So that's why crypto is important. Again, if you notice, right when the coronavirus 2020, they start printing all the money. People don't know, but they printed 20% of all the money in the U.S. last like 400 years in 2020.
In 2020,
damn,
so they printed a lot of money. Yeah,
that's why when you go look at the housing market, if you even not even look about it, you heard that everything's selling for $100,000.
It's crazy.
Yeah, people did not do home improvements. They didn't remodel nothing. They
ain't nothing. Yeah, right.
And that's because the money in 1971, Nixon took the gold standard off of money. So money's actually backed by faith, right? Just by our military. You know what I'm saying? So since the money's not backed by nothing, they can print at any time and it doesn't matter. And so money has no cap. We thought money had a cap or a ceiling. It doesn't.
You're right.
Bitcoin proves to have a cap. It has 21 million Bitcoin can ever be produced, right? A word I forgot to say was minting. You heard of minting?
I heard of it, but I didn't know what it was though.
Yeah, so to make a cryptocurrency, you have to mint it. It's like how they mint money. It's the terminology is the same as the same terminology as coins. They mint with a minting press, they print dollar bills. It's called minting. And with crypto, you got to mint it, but electronically. You mint it.
But what is it though? What's the process of minting though? Like,
I'm tell you right now. So I'll go in. No, we'll stay with Bitcoin. So to mint. So at the very beginning, what they did in 2009, I believe, or 2012, they put the original code in, and when you're making a cryptocurrency, when you're minting, you have to have your end game on plan right now. Like, so you have a question is like, how many coins is going to be in circulation? Like I was talking about the US dollar, they put an infinity sign. Like they goes like, well, we'll make 1 billion, 2 trillion, 8 trillion.
Right.
We'll make a little bit. They don't know. So with Bitcoin, the decision, this is why crypto was created. One of the main reasons the decision was made, it's only going to be 21 million ever, right? Yeah. And what it does, they have, the program says also it will be only released at a certain schedule, right? So money will come out, or the cryptocurrency will come out every 4 years or whatever. It comes out every day, right? Excuse me, every day it comes out. And then over time, it's what they call a deflationary model. Our model for American money or US dollars inflationary.
Inflation, right.
So it's the opposite. So initially it'd be like, say 1,000 come out every day. And then 4 years later, they'll cut that number in half. Now it'll be 500 comes out every day.
Okay, I heard that before. I don't know where, but got you.
4 years after that, they cut that in half. Now 50 come out every day. And eventually, in I think it's 2,140, that's when the final coin will come out by math.
Got you.
That's where the value come from. So if there's only a rare product and we all trying to buy it, I want it, you want it, we all want it, that means that whoever's selling it is like, man, I'm taxing. And that's
I'm taxing for this. Got you.
Why would you? So that's why the price go up. And the opposite is our US dollar. We go, bro, your shit, I can't pay you for that much. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, it ain't, you know what I mean? The money,
what's the point?
It costs too much. You be like, man, a rental car cost $600 for a day, and it was a 120 a year ago. And it's facts. The hotels went up. I flew out on a plane during COVID. My ticket was hella cheap. Now I went back on the plane, they taxing again. So that's the supply and demand aspect of crypto is why, like even Cardano is about like, I think it's 20 billion of them, or 10 billion of them. Algorand will have 10 billion. That's still a smaller number than 1.9 trillion. What they did in one season here in the US. That's so that shows you that we basically are heading towards a peso.
What's a peso?
Peso, Mexican peso.
Oh, peso. They said peso. Okay, peso. Okay.
Peso. You know those ain't worth shit.
You ain't worth shit. I mean, you're right. 0.0000. Like,
And I'm just making the understanding, putting the two together. And if you heard of anything called Forex, like foreign exchange, you might have. So it's comparing, say, like the US dollar to a German pound, or to a US dollar to a yen, or a US dollar to a euro. 10 years ago, the euro was worth $1.10 to our $1. Now it's worth $1.25 to our $1.
Ooh,
so we can only and Russia ain't fucking with our money no more. China not fucking with our money no more.
Damn.
And some of these other countries are starting to kind of think twice, and that's not a good sign for us.
Right.
So then hopping back to crypto, right? They got something called USDC, which is a United States dollar coin. Right. And then another thing is like a bank's got a savings account. Cryptocurrency got something they call staking. So you get a yield and rewards for putting your money like a CD at a bank.
Right.
A bank would be like, put your money in my savings account. You get 0.005%.
Right.
People don't know the math. That's doing 0.005, and you take that number and divide that by 12, and that's how much you get per month out of
per month.
Right?
Yeah.
And
per month. Talking about.
Yeah. Watch. I'll do the math right now because, like, for example, I'll say $1,000. Right.
Yeah.
1,000, and we'll say times 0.005. That's the yield it will get for one whole year having 1,000. Right? That's $5 being made, right?
Yeah.
Then you divide it by 12, you're getting like.
Oh yeah, that's what I get that part.
41 cents a
that's
month,
what you get every month. Yeah.
Just like when you do a car loan and shit, like that APY, they be like 12% APY. You like, down, they tax it. Can I get 6%? So the same things. So that's what the standard is in America, is to give us 0.005 when we regular. We're not billionaires and shit like that. But with cryptocurrency, this app called Nexo, I'm gonna share my screen too now.
Okay.
Hold on. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
All right. So this app right here, now I'm gonna talk about all the stuff that I think you'd be interested. Nexo.
Okay.
You see it?
Yep.
So this app right here is one of my favorite apps I use to gain a higher yield on my money, right? I move my Bitcoin over there, I move my XRP over there, and I move my USDC, the money I save. Instead of having savings, I do the USDC. Because you can get up to 10% APY.
Ooh.
Yeah, game changer.
Yeah.
So and they pay out daily. Like, so you put whatever 1,500 down every day, you're gonna get you a quarter every single day, right? I always like to think about daily with crypto, or monthly.
Is daily?
Daily, that's the difference. Daily.
So you getting what is it? Hold on. So is it you getting paid daily on 10% of your money?
Yeah. So again, 10% was, you go $1,000 times 0.10. It's $100 in 1 year. You divide that by 12. That means you're getting $8.33 every day.
Yeah.
Every month. You divide that by 30. You're making 27 cents every single day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that adds up. At a bank, you would make 0.001 cent a day.
Got you.
Think about it on those type of numbers. That's crazy. So the more money you have, the better your yield is. I just thought it's a simple number. You got 50 racks, 25 bands at 10%. You
at 10%. Yeah,
you eat without doing anything. That's what I'm saying. My whole channel, my whole thing that I'm doing is for my legacy is creating assets that produce passive income. One of the things I'm doing, and that's what this was all is about how many people I can make money without working for it. Then we all have wealth and stuff, right? So also another thing on this app, you can get here, I'll go, let me click start earning, see if they can show you. So I'm not logged in or anything.
Okay.
And you can look on there too. I'll send you a list of stuff to the email later.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Look at this. So, and this is with right here. You see this up here? You see my mouse? Yeah. So this is different versions of US dollars right here. So, oh shit. The US tether is one version. A DAI is, and it's what they call stable coins. Stable coin is back to the US dollar 1-to-1.
Okay.
So it's stable, and so we're used to having dollar bills, quarters, and we have electronic, which is our debit. Now they're going to add USDC, which is a digital coin. Better.
Okay.
But you can get a higher yield. You see all these percentages. This is what you can get on Ethereum right here. So if your Ethereum is on Coinbase, you can even get 5% on Coinbase too, which is solid. But they So, but Nexo, you get 6%. XRP, you get 6%. And remember when I was talking about utility? A utility of this site, Nexo, is this coin right here, which is the Nexo token. If you this is more complicated, but if you got some Ethereum, right, you send it to a MetaMask wallet. Then you go to Uniswap with your MetaMask wallet, and you swap Ethereum for Nexo. Then you send Nexo over to the Nexo wallet. And then what that does, it turns this on where you get higher yields and lower interest rates. So I took out a loan. I borrowed against my crypto, using my crypto as collateral. So we used to doing our credit reports and shit. It ain't about that. There is collateral for most of these cryptocurrencies, which is I feel better. You be like, hey, I got an asset. I got this XRP. I got Bitcoin, and I ain't trying to sell it, but I need some cash. So you put the money up, and then they lock it into the smart contracts, but they don't sell it. No one sells it, and they give you USDC in exchange at a rate. So I had Nexo token. I borrowed a loan at 6.8%. That's almost some of the lowest you'll ever get anywhere. You know, like most car loans, banks or credit cards charge on average 16%. So every swipe, people don't know, but they're spending 16% on interest if they don't pay it off fast enough. But that's what the interest comes from. But so I borrowed, and then at 6.8%, and then I took that money and I went and bought Algorand when it was at 85 cents. Right. Okay. And then I took the Algorand I bought, and I'll show you another site called YALL, which is part of DeFi. I put it on YALL, and now I'm yield farming another token. Plus, I still got my Algorand. All this off of a
that's still
and I bought it at 85 cents. Now it's worth $1.22.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one example of like when you learn the game, you can get creative with this. That's why I'm like I found Jesus.
That's a good move. That's what I wish I want to know that. Like, you know, just a little bit ago. Like,
no, I'm telling you right now, you early. No, you early right now. I'm telling you, people, I swear to God, you early, because people don't understand. Like the internet, for example, we got 8 billion people in the world, but there's less. I think it was only 1 billion or less or even use the internet or even
use the internet.
So the internet, we still got to spread that shit. What we doing is like they say, futurify. We're in the future. You know what I'm saying? And these type of technology is going to help places like Africa and all them do commerce with us. That's why I get money from Denmark.
So a quick question though, with the loan, with the what's the name, borrowing against your crypto, and you said that your interest was 6%. What is the term of it as far as like when you got to pay that back? Or
let me pull you back to the screen if I. Well, can you still see me?
Yeah, I still see you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So the term, and the beautiful part, the term is it was like basically damn near forever. There's no minimum payment. Let me go back to the screen. Let me go to this thing popping up. So no minimum payment on the loan. Let's see if I'll click it right here. I'll tell you. Right here, look at this. See this part? Start from 6.9. So I got 6.8. Automatic approval is because it's based on how much collateral you have, right?
Got you.
This is a European site. European Nexo is a European company. They insure. They hella legit. I hella researched them. And you can research them yourself, but you can get credit lines from 50 to 2 million, and the credit line is backed by multiple assets. That's what I got Bitcoin backing it, and I got my XRP backing it, and then it's flexible collateral managed, right? So there's a setting on there, like say if your amount look, you see this calculator right here. So
right.
You see the numbers right here. You need this much Bitcoin, like like it's kind of showing you. Let's do 100. You need that much Bitcoin to borrow that much collateral. Right. And so basically you borrow it and there's no credit, because long as what happened is when people do get liquidated, that's why you got to have a nice strategy. Because say you got $100 worth of Bitcoin, right? And the loan to value, they usually do like 33%. So you can borrow 1/3 of what your worth is. Or up to 50% or something like that. And USDC, you can borrow 90% of your worth because it's a stable coin. So you get that. So it takes you get a year basically, and the reason why it's still okay is because your collateral will be still worth that value. Like, so your Bitcoin is $100. If it stayed at $100, you borrowed $30. It never went like close to that number, so you're still in the green. And
right, still in the green. Yeah,
exactly. And you never sold it or nothing. But when people get liquidated, it's say if they don't have enough on there and Bitcoin lose 50% of its value, now your money's at $50 worth and you borrow 30, then they're gonna be like, hey, you need to put more collateral on, or we're gonna liquidate some of your Bitcoin to cover the cost.
Are we gonna take your shit basically?
Yeah. And it's like, but that's what you signed up for.
Right.
Yeah, which is that's how it goes. But it gives
makes
more
sense.
Yeah, so it's like I haven't made, and then every day the interest will go into the account, like, wherever your loan is, about, your 20 cents, your 30, 50 cents, or whatever that APY is, will go into the account, but it doesn't charges you. And then when you can pay back at any time, you can pay back partially, you can pay back whenever you want, long as you got collateral. So in essence, you can keep that loan for 5 years, as long as you don't sell your Bitcoin.
Cool.
Yeah, and then make a flip and pay it back. Right. And then another one is this right here is called Yieldly. Oh shit. But you got any more questions off the top?
Off the top, bro. So I was gonna ask you, what's your investment strategy?
Okay, fuck it. We'll go into that. So what I learned is this, man. I was the dude, bro. I had like 50 something stocks in my portfolio.
Okay.
Don't do that, because you need to concentrate your money. I learned from the masters in the game is to do this. Pick 4 or 5 stocks, pick 4 or 5 cryptos, and then maximize your money. And and this is exactly what I do. I like stocks. I invest in the Apple. I got a real estate REIT called Gain. And then I got a ETF, ARK Investment Innovative Fund.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about. Yeah,
ARK with Kathy Woods, and then QQQ. And that's
So what are you all in ETFs? Or are you in individual stocks as well?
Apple. I'm only in Apple now. I got one real estate REIT, which pay me once a month. That's a real estate investment trust. They pay me as a real estate investment through stocks, basically. And then I got Apple. Only the iPhone, because they're the world dominator, and it's guaranteed to hit. It's guaranteed.
You can't lose.
You're not gonna lose. Like in Apple right now, they doing the digital IDs on there. That's more value. Everything is built on Apple. They the biggest company actually in the world.
Yeah, that's smart though. That's smart.
We own Apple. They got a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying? And then ARK invests in innovative technology. So they own Tesla, DocuSign. They own Roku. So that's why I got that one. And the lady I feel is a genius in investing, because they shit been up for And then QQQ, which is similar to the S&P 500. And the reason is, what people don't want to. The truth is that
I got QQQ down too.
That was a monster. And I'll tell you, this is all the game I learned. I've been studying shit for years, and it clicked. Right?
So hold on, real quick, bro. So I had a couple ETFs I was looking at, right? So I was looking at QQQ, VGT. That's like Vanguard Technology.
That's great. Yep.
VOO. That's another Vanguard. Yep. ARKK. That's the
innovative fund. Yep. ARK. I love ARK. Yeah. That's the cool one.
So, and I was trying to because I was only gonna pick 2.
Pick 2 because do this. This is what I do. All of those funds, go look at their top 10 holdings.
Yeah.
And if a lot of them are similar, pick your favorite, because they're going to give you just about the same type of returns and everything. But the reason why
ARKK, the only reason I brought them down to 2, and I put QQQ and VGT. ARK was going crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't that the one that's like, it don't have that many years behind it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the only thing that made that to deter my decision.
Yeah, but the ARK fund manager, she been in the game for 25 years. She deep in the game, but she started her fund in 2012 or 14, and it's been running. And so I'm in it, but I hear what you're saying. You'll be, but either way, VOO and the ones QQQ, the ones you name, are fucking solid.
Yeah, they'd be good.
Kids, look at the 5-year. And was it on a trajectory that you like in the last 5 years? It's what I'm saying. Is it over a multi-billion-dollar company? This is like key things I look at. There's another thing is companies like, I forgot what the site. I'll look it up. I got a site, but it's like you can find which big hedge funds are invested in which company. So for example, like you said, the Vanguard, BlackRock is in Vanguard. That means that money forever. And BlackRock is the biggest investment fund in the world. So your money's if they have 70% institutional hedge funds buying all of it, you know your money's good. That's why like, Apple is only going up. Like Microsoft only going up. Only like from here on. But so that's what I invest in. I'm down to only just those ones because it's not worth doing more than that because your money gets spread thin. You know what I mean? You got too many stables, you can't
too much stuff going on. Okay. So what 4 cryptos are you in?
Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP,
Algorand. Okay. Yeah, so just break it down to 4. Like don't be having 8. Okay. Even if I got like five is cool. But say if I got like 5 chain leads because I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do later, or you know,
I did say that if you got a couple little stragglers, honestly, what I did, if you in profit, sell it and then put it into what you really believe in. Because I had to do the same thing. Like I love Chainlink. I sold Chainlink, BAM Protocol. I sold Stellar Lumens. And I was like, I even sold my Tesla stock. I took all that money and I put it into Algorand, right?
Okay.
And then I went, so YALL, you gotta get YALL. You got basically what I'm saying is get on Algorand because that one is still young, it's newer, but it's got the best technology. That's what my half my YouTube channel I talk about only that.
I seen that. He was on it.
Yeah, I'm pushing because I tried like I'm telling you, just by the utility, like, bro, if I can't send money to you for damn near free instantly, I'm not using it. I'm not a billionaire. I can't afford $1,000 to send my guy 10,000. It's not worth it.
Got you. So what's your personal projection on Algorand?
My whole thing, I'm like Kathy Woods with ARK. I have a 5-10 year horizon. So my answer is mean 5 to 10 years in the future.
For sure.
I can't really talk about next month or nothing.
Yeah, not at all.
But it's going up. I feel like with cryptocurrency it's going to be one of the main players on the global Earth blockchain game.
Yeah.
The reason is because the superior technology. Ethereum will be around. Bitcoin will be around. It'll probably be Cardano. It'll probably be 2 other, but Algorand is one of the top 5 to 10 that would rule Earth because it's a lot. It's gonna have more players in the game.
So you think everything else gonna sizzle out, or you think?
No. It's like you got.
But these are gonna be the monsters.
Yeah, you got Hove, you got Biggie, Pac, you got Eminem, but you got Lil Wayne. You got all these monsters as well, but they're not forever. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so there still will be Nike and Adidas and Reeboks, but you still have premium styles. You'll have, and that's what Algorand is, the one that's gonna deal with a lot of governments and institutional adoption.
So I'll say a quick question, right? So I was looking at this coin. I didn't want to make no move until I talked to you. So looking at this coin called Holochain, right? And I've been wanting to get into it, but I didn't know how to buy it, right? So it was like 0.006 at the time, right? Now it's like 1 cent now. And I was like pissed because I was like, I've been wanting to get into this motherfucker. And if I'd have put $1,000 in it when it was like 0.6, it would have been close to like 200,000, coin, you know what I'm saying? But now it's at 1 cent. But if I put that same 1,000 into it, now it's like 100,000, right?
Yep.
But I'm like, I just figured out how to get into it through the Atomic Wallet. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured out how to do that through the Atomic Wallet. And I'm like, I was gonna ask you, like, if I can buy 100,000 of this motherfucker and then hit $1, you know what I'm saying? Is that a good move? Or is that a good way to strategize it? Or like, yes, no, like, how you think about
that? Yeah, this is a tough one. It's because of the whole Dogecoin thing that went on. Yeah. I'll say this. It's multiple things with this answer. I'm breaking down. For one, I will suggest people to have a understanding of market caps and coin supply. Okay. Just because it's 0.001 doesn't mean it's actually worth that. Because if it's like, if you heard of Shiba Inu, there's like 10 trillion coins. So 0.0001 looks attractive when you realize that in math, you'd be like, there's 10 trillion of them. I can't even do the math. So I got to have 10 billion of those coins that have $1. So you think you got, so it depends on what it is. That's my answer on that part. Like, how many coins is worth it? And then 2, how hard is it to get?
Can we do it right now?
Huh?
Can we do it right now?
No, I'm just telling you that's my other question.
No. Can we figure it out right now?
Like the math, what's it called? Hollow coin? Yeah.
Yeah, hollow coin. Yeah.
Let me pull up some internet real quick.
A hollow chain.
Hollow chain.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna say, let's figure it out.
Can you pull up a link? Because I see hollow chain.
I can tell you the numbers.
Yeah, tell me the numbers then.
Okay, so what you want? You want the circulating supply, total supply? Like what you want?
Hollow. I think I found it.
Hollow chain.
Hollow. Yeah, it's HOLO. Hollow.
Okay.
Coin market cap. Let me see. Make sure that's the right one.
Okay.
So it's 0.01 cent right now. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 172 billion. So that's what I figured. Cardano's only 10 billion. That's why it's worth $3 right now.
Okay. So that's
and then the market cap says 2 million. So it's only $2 million in it, and they have 18 trillion or billion of them.
I say market cap 2.1 billion.
Let me see. Make sure I'm on the right one.
Not my shit.
Let me see. Oh, excuse me. Let me see. 2.1. Yeah. I mean, still, I just don't like Ethereum because if you got to buy it through the wallet, you're gonna be paying gas fees.
Okay.
That's why I was like, because the things that are built on Ethereum use Ethereum. So I had money stuck in the trust wallet for 4 months because I refused to pay. Like I was saying, hella money. You should try it.
Okay, when you try to take it, so they might not charge you to put it in there, but they'll charge you to take it out of there.
So if you go to Trust Wallet, you need to put Ethereum in that wallet to pay for the fees. So it's gonna tax your ass just to get the Ethereum to the wallet. That's what I'm saying. And right now, Ethereum price just went up to like 4,000. So that means all the fees go up in price because
so how I did it was, I don't know like what you said necessarily, but I'm just saying what happened. What I did was I used XLM and transfer that in there. Yep. And it wasn't no
XLM is cheaper, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't no, because they told me.
Did you swap? Did you swap for Ethereum once you got there then?
No, I just swapped straight for the hollow chain.
Oh yeah, well, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that works. Yeah. How's that one? Yeah. Because that makes sense. Yeah. Because I know it handles Ethereum as well. Yeah, that's smart. XLM. Because I used XLM before and that shit quick. Yeah. I didn't know you can swap on you said the Atomic?
Atomic. Yeah.
I haven't used that one in a minute. I just got away from it. Yeah. No, that's what's up. How that investment working?
I mean, I only did so again, like I said, I was planning on buying more, but I only swapped like $50 because I'm just trying to see if this shit works. You know what I'm saying? So I only swapped $50 and they let me got it. So I got hollow chain in my Atomic wallet, and I was gonna be like,
I'm gonna have to look that up some more. That might be a gem right there.
You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna ask you, because I don't know the
write it down
cap and all other shit. So I'm like, nigga, does this work? I mean, even if this, 100, whatever, I buy 100,000 of this coin, but I'm not looking for it to turn to $1 next week. Like it'd be 5 years. It's still a good move. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how that worked though. Like
again, my answer is kind of this, like the kind of thing like with swing trading. Like my whole thing is basically build an asset that produces passive income. That's it, because that's one game. I know people that do exactly what you're doing. They look for, it's called looking for, it's like penny stocks. Look for cryptocurrencies that are $50 million and less. And figure out like what you did, figure out however the hell you can get it. And then once it triple X in value, sell it and get out. That's one game. And people do that. I don't do that because you really gonna be working for it after you have to, or it could be risky too, because a lot of people got hit hard with Doge and Shiba Inu lost a lot of money because as soon as it got to the all-time high, they go, oh, it's going to $1. That shit been at 25 cents for the last 4 months.
Yeah,
and a lot of people bought in at 70 cents and they, I'm gonna get $1 million. So that's my only caution with that type of investing or trading. But it is possible cats be doing it. I don't do that, so I'm not gonna. That's my answer. I do everything long term. Like, so what I'm on is like I said, a passive income. So that means getting the highest yield on my cryptocurrency. I'm getting 10% on my USDC. I'm getting all that. Then I also, like I said, I gotta show you one more. But DeFi, I use DeFi to get me yield lease, right? And this is a $50 million coin. I got free yield by having Algorand for being an early adopter of their website, of their application.
Yeah.
And then it was at 0.006. Now it's at 3 cents. Now it's just free money. So it went from 0.006. So I'll do that because it's part of my long-term strategy.
Got you. Makes sense.
You know what I mean? So, and I got a portfolio tracker. I haven't made the video for this month, but every month I track how much passive income I make. And the first month, it was like 57 cents in January. Yeah. And then the next month it was $7. Then the month after that, $8. Now, last month I just got 165 or 195 in passive income. And now I'm gonna get that forever. And it's then as I add to it, it's gonna increase because I got a goal once I make that turn into 500, then the goal to get to 1,000. So I'm trying to see people.
That's good shit though.
It's a different concept.
So is that like you say that's all through is you like staking all that, or is that like
I stake some like the Algorand wallet, again, why I push Algorand, you don't have to stake it. Long as it's in the wallet, you earn 6% yield. And later they're gonna have this program called governance, and like I was talking about earlier, governance as in being decentralized. Then as a user, you start to be a governor within the blockchain. So you actually gotta like vote, you gotta participate, and by being that participant and actually upholding the blockchain, you get a higher reward rate too. So you'll get more money for it, basically. And so I'm doing those type of things. Like I said, yielding. Let me show you this last one. But basically, increasing my yield and investing in the best assets. So if I got two of the same thing, I cut the weak one and I stick with the one I feel is the strongest. So that's why, in my understanding, I was looking at Cardano as well as a similar to Algorand, but I chose even though Cardano's running harder right now, I know it's running harder, but they haven't completed one promise that they made in terms of smart contracts. When I was looking up their history, they keep telling me they're gonna do this and they haven't done it. When Algorand said they do something, they do it on point. Even Ethereum, they keep telling us they're gonna lower the fees, but they keep going up.
You keep going up, okay.
So I look at things like that. Bitcoin has never lied. It says one thing, it's a store of value, it's Bitcoin, it's never changed. So that's what I'm saying. And if anything's similar, I cut the weak one, then I send it to the best app that pay me the highest yield, and let them run up, and I just keep building my position.
Got you.
And then this is the app too. You definitely. Oh, here it is. Oh, you can't see this. All right. This one is usually the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
And this app is the one that's fire. Like I was saying, it's called. They got a no loss lottery. Here's the products. Yeah. So right here, this is one that helped me make hella money. I make like shit right now, like $3-4 a day off of this no loss lottery prize game.
Really? Damn.
Every day, because I took my Algorand. You got to have a My Algo wallet, which is like a MetaMask wallet, which is they call it web browsing wallet to use it. Where it says use to use it, it will ask you to log in up here. And they'll try to connect. They'll tell you to set up, so it won't let me use it. But then they got the prize games. Right here, you see the APYs. This one gives 17%. You earn 17% of these yields. You see the price down here? That used to be at 0.006 like 2 months ago when it dropped. And then yearly staking, this one giving you 32%. So what you do, you see up here, you I'll go to the beginning.
Okay.
Let's see, no, it's this one.
So you gotta play a game to do it?
No, that's just another feature that got added. So all you do is you stake your Algorand and it rewards you yearly here. Then you stake yearly and you earn more yearly in Algo. It's like a big old circle.
Okay.
And then and then as this value goes up, I still get the same amount of awards every day based on how much I put into the pool. So what you do, you're like, instead of, remember I was saying you go to your wallet, let me move this screen. Yeah. So you go into your wallet basically, and what you are basically trading is your own crypto reward. So you're getting 6% in your wallet. You're sacrificing that by putting them in a pool with everybody putting their crypto in there. And then once a week, a winner gets 85% of all those rewards. And right now that's like a 40,000 algo. So whoever wins that's life-changing money. That's right, like, 50 racks right there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So that's what and then if you don't win it, you go, okay, I didn't win. But the system rewards you with YALL tokens. And so it gives you a proportionate amount of YALL based on how much you got in that pot. And then you take those YALLs and you stake them on the site as well. And then that rewards you with more YALLs. So that's how I make passive income right there. That one is fucking game changer. And it's only a $50 million coin right now. You can still buy it. You can go buy it. I know a guy that bought 10 racks of it at 0.01 cent. And then the price dropped down back to 0.005. So he was down and out, but he know the game. He waited. Now his money has doubled.
For real?
Yeah.
So hold on. So he bought at 0.001 or whatever.
1 cent.
Let's say 1 cent. And then it went down to 0.5 cent, right? So he lost half of it. And then what did he do after that?
He waited.
Oh, he stayed in the game.
He stayed in the game. He stayed in the game. He stayed 10 toes down. And that's what the whole part about this is staying down.
So you only lose when you sell.
Only. That's why I always try to tell you, a loser if you sell. You're a winner if you hold. And I found a key. For most things, you don't need to sell if you really don't. You don't. If you can borrow against it, don't never sell your asset. It's like that's why like stocks, for example. That's like you going to the store and spending the stock for something. That's crazy. So don't sell it. Like that's why I'm telling you, just buy it and hold it, and there'll be a time to sell it when the future comes. You know what I'm saying? The world is still adopting, so it's time for us to build wealth. You feel me? There's never been a time like the stock market started over 100 years ago. That's the last time we had a time like this.
Man, so this is just like, I feel it. This is that time because crypto ain't been 10 years or how long?
12 years. Bitcoin 12 years old.
Oh, 12 years old. Okay.
That's it. That's a baby. It took it took I think it was Apple 25 years to reach $1 trillion. Google 40 years to reach $1 trillion. Bitcoin reached $1 trillion in 12 years.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Even like, no, I'm not rich. I'm working on being a millionaire. I'm working on it. And this is a part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? I got other streams of income. And then this is a component. I'm banking on the market even more than myself now at this point, because there's professionals out there that is building mega companies that we don't have the access to, but we have the access to put money into it.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Before we go, let me give you one more because I gotta get out of here soon. Let me give you one more. We got me fired up. We talking
for real
and shit. Yeah. Share another screen. Then this is right here is how we also buy real estate. So I own real estate as well through the blockchain.
Okay.
So I can't log in right now, but I'm gonna kind of go through this quick.
Okay.
There's a wait list. I know at 2 p.m. they got more dropping. Yeah, so I can't really. Oh, here's the investment. So I bought in to 2 of these properties. Yeah, I bought into this one for sure. Look at that. So what they do basically, they a company is going out looking for real estate, and they use an algorithm, AI, to make calculations, and they put on what's the most profitable future neighborhoods. And Memphis is one of those future neighborhoods. The Midwest is growing. It's cheaper over there. It's not as expensive. It is that we got over here, and various other reasons: schools, neighborhoods, professions, and whatnot. So it's an algorithm. And then what they do, they tokenize it. And this is we have to talk about this a whole nother time, tokenization. But they tokenize it, and you see right here, they have a certain amount of tokens, and then they sell them off to other investors, and then you get a dividend cash of that every time, every day. on point through the Algorand blockchain, basically. And then it's that's a quick version. The whole system is how way it's managed and everything is amazing. So it's a way that you can get into real estate and have official real estate ownership without having a lot of money. You can put $50 down and get you one token and at least make you 1 cent every day for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
For real? So hold on.
Yeah, that's some more game right there. I'm on everything.
It's crazy. So all right, so that one. So are they so with that are they like are they rehabbing houses or what are they doing? Are they just
they rehabbing and they are buying renter occupied homes.
Yeah.
And they mostly hitting single family homes around 150.
So tell me, what was your, like, how'd you go into the situation? Like, what did you put in, or you know what I'm saying?
Like honestly, I went in, I just bought $200 worth of tokens. Most things that I do when I try, I put $50, bro. Sometimes I'll do $5.
Right. Just trying to figure out
keep it 100. You know what I mean? Because it's like you never know what the fuck gonna happen. I lost a lot. I got scammed in this game. I lost a half of Ethereum before on the site. Like I sent money. I did everything. So that's why I'm talking about the people. I'm like, nah, I'm not even like, you know, my personality. I'm not a scamming type of person. But I'm just saying, I went through this, and I'm obsessive about this, and it changed my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like on the trajectory of wealth now that I wasn't on. I was on business entrepreneurship. I do that better now, but I didn't have this component. And this is where our whole community is missing. Even if
with the talking about like the investing.
Yes.
No, for sure. Yeah.
That's the thing we missing. It's like fuck everything else. If anything, we need to be investors. Period. And identify with being wealth builders. And that's a different concept that I wasn't on. I never heard of it.
Got you. Got you. What was the last one you just sent me? That thing you just sent me?
Lofty.ai.
Lofty.ai.
Yeah, and all these things. And I got this video too. Like if you never need to see it or whatever, but any questions, hit me. And if you ever need another session, we can dive in slower or deeper or take one of these other topics. And like I said, I do I use NFTs for branding and marketing as well. And that was what I do that coaching call as well, because depending on what you're into, you can build a legacy through the blockchain. That's what I'm on.
That's a lot right now.
I made more money off my NFTs selling my album than I made on iTunes and streaming and stuff. And it's
that's dope though.
And I get royalties. I'm like I saying, not like millions of dollars and nothing.
Yeah, already.
I'm on a level where I went from 0 to 1 to 2 to 4, and now I'm going 6 to 8, and then we're gonna keep moving up. And yeah, so that's about you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Well,
all right, bro. I'll tap back in with you, bro. It's good talking to you, bro.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you tapping in for sure, though.
Oh no, for real, bro. It's respect, man. For real.
I brought you some value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you did, bro. You know what I'm saying? You made a little things like you just opened my mind. So then, you know, I go on my own and figure some more shit out. But I'm gonna definitely tap back in, though, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. I'll talk to you.
Bro. Yep. Okay, in a minute, bro. All right.
Close a deal on new places. Sign a lease, new location, motivated, blue faces. That's why I'm in new places. Know my girl want new dishes. In the backyard, koi fishes. Papaya for breakfast, coffee. We eating on clean dishes.